We were pretty famous back in high school. Trust us!
Had a whole future ahead of us, but now we suck.
All that potential now is flowing in the aqueducts.
Through the sands of time, many did forget.
But now our time has come to resurrect. But a podcast?
Sad I know, but can you blame us?
We are desperate to be much more than high school famous.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Well, hello. Welcome to High School Famous, the podcast thought by many to be their biological parents. I'm your host, Matt.
Parents?
Yeah.
You are not, Matt.
Well, let's get into that, but let's finish with the introductions.
Oh, there's more to. All right. I'm your host, Matt. I'm not going to say that I'm Sean.
No, you're not supposed to.
Oh, okay. I'm your host.
I'm Matt, and you're Matt.
All right.
We talked before about how I always envied those that had names that could be adjusted or modified if they choose to. And we also talked about how you never use middle names. And I thought, well, I have it sitting right in front of me. My middle name is Matthew.
Okay.
So I could just go by my middle name and modify the name as I so choose. So I'm now going to go by Matt. What do you think?
I mean, you can do what you want. It feels like it's a little late in life to choose to make that choice to go by
You told me recently you asked me, please legally change your name. Like you wanted me to change my name.
You can. Yeah.
So how is it not late in the game for that?
You're telling me to remember things that I said a week ago.
I am.
And you probably only remember it because you probably listened to the episode recently.
But so the thing is, this is best case scenario because I get to have a name I can sort of modify if I want, and there's no legality involved. It's already my name. I don't have to go through any paperwork or anything like that to get it changed.
How long is this gonna last through this episode?
I don't know. Probably. I.
So during this episode, do you need me to call you Matt? This will not at all be confusing for the listeners.
Please. And I mean, how perfect?
I'm going to immediately forget.
How perfect is it that my middle name is your first name, and it just
it's so perfect.
Yeah, that's the world we're in now. And look we're both wearing very similar hats. It just works.
Yeah. Listeners, can you tell that we're both wearing very similar hats today?
Hold on, let's hold still for a second and let them observe both hats for a moment.
Yep.
What do you guys think?
Mm-hmm.
Did I pull it off? I did not wear this hat because you wear a hat like this.
No, I mean you happen to have hats like that as well.
It's true.
Yeah.
For those listening, we're both wearing hats.
For those of you who don't know.
So that's why we are...
we need to make a separate podcast that's just called For Those of You Who Don't Know.
But then what are we going to
say that so much?
Then what are we going to do here?
Well, I mean...
What will become of this podcast if everything we do here gets transferred over to For Those of You Who Don't Know?
Well, it wouldn't. That would be a more specific episode or a more specific podcast of like we go out of our way to...
I see.
Feed people things that they may not know.
Gotcha.
Which I feel like there's a lot of podcasts that do that already anyway.
Probably. I would not even...
fact-based, interesting information type of podcasts.
Yeah, I wouldn't know where to begin on trying to figure out how many podcasts there already are of that style or type.
Oh, yeah. Millions.
It's impossible, some might say.
Well, it's probably not impossible. It's just probably
difficult.
Improbable.
It's difficult.
Yeah, it would be difficult. It would take much time. And by the time you would get to the point of figuring it out, there'd probably be more podcasts that have been added into the world that do that thing. So
but
a constantly moving number.
You would be able to come up with an approximation, Yeah.
I would assume
this many.
Several thousands of podcasts kind of do that thing of here's an interesting fact or, more specifically like facts in a very specific genre or things.
Yeah, let's say per episode they cover facts of this topic.
Yeah. Or even that podcast in particular is very topical, specific topics, interesting facts, like,
right.
I don't know, weird deaths or, interesting facts about the history of the world. And, there's so many different.
Or whether or not your hosts have hats.
Yeah, or whether or not your hosts are Matts.
Hey, Dr. in the house.
Bam.
Well, this might seem a little bit early considering when we're recording and when this is going to drop, but this technically should be the May holidays episode because the following Tuesday will be the 3rd of May. So if we don't want to miss any days in May, today would technically be May holidays.
Let's do it. Let's effing do it. Let's effing goddamn son of a bitch and do it.
I like how you censored one of those things. When censored
the bad one. Yeah, I censored what I think a lot of people consider to be the ultimate swear word.
Yes.
The dreaded F-bomb.
The dreaded F-bomb. A more specific and possibly more like a worse one, but less general is
C-word.
Yeah. So
yeah.
These holidays, I mean, this will post on Tuesday, so we could say, see you next Tuesday.
Well, we could say that at the end. We don't want to say that now.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this will give.
Why hasn't that been our sign off this entire time? Damn, what a missed opportunity. Episode 76, we come up with the best ender to what we could have been doing this whole time.
Well, I mean, we can start now.
Yeah.
We can close it with this episode.
we just close the episode by saying, all right, everybody, cunt.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, we don't even say out all that. We thing it. I can't even think of the word of what that's called.
Acronym or whatever.
Maybe.
Yeah, we don't acronym it. We just
we do acronym it.
We de-acronym it.
Yes. Yeah, I wonder what that would do. I wonder if that would set some people off, trigger them.
I think some people truly hate that word. I actually love how just openly they use that word in like Australia. Just call people that all the time, and it's just I'm like, it's so freeing to just.
Isn't it? In England too, right? It's a little more freely used. Maybe not compared to Australia, but definitely compared to
Australia. It's like just part of the lexicon to call people that all the time.
And here it's a very specific thing to call. Yeah, I mean, I have
very selectively ever used that word towards someone. Like they have to be a real one to get that from me.
A real one. You're the one. You're the one.
Yeah. It's a very reserved thing for me to say about somebody.
Yeah.
So
I don't know that I have ever called anyone that. I mean, to their face. Have you called anyone that to their face?
I've never called anybody that to their face.
But you even reserve it for behind their back.
But I have. Oh, that's the best way to talk about people, in my opinion.
Like when they're right behind your back, like you are right behind
directly
their back. Completely within earshot.
She's behind me, isn't she?
Yeah.
No, she's
in front of you.
She's in front of you.
Futurama.
It's one of my favorite Futurama things.
Oh,
she's behind me, isn't she? No, I'm in front of you.
I lost it when I saw that for the first time. Just brilliant.
No, I think I've it's only been like, man, that, like talking to somebody else about somebody and being like, F that C,
Right.
I don't know why I'm actually like bleeping myself today.
Hey, we can take the explicit marking off of this podcast now because you decided to just censor yourself.
Yeah. It'd be a lot of work to go through every episode if we wanted to make it non-explicit and go through every episode and bleep every time I've ever cursed or you've ever cursed at this point.
We would have to
Sean
do that.
used to be such a non-cursor for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. I was never an indicator as to where your text would start appearing if you were to type. Or is that all that a cursor is? Is a mouse pointer a cursor, or is it just a mouse pointer?
I think it's just a pointer.
So the cursor is just the thing in a text editing program where it marks where you're going to start typing.
Without looking it up, that would be my assumption.
Yeah. So I used to never be one of those, but now I mark where text is to start appearing once you type all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. Every time. For all
see you
time.
next Tuesday.
Yeah, we're done. Hey.
No, hey, let's do. Yeah, it's funny because I completely forgot about doing holiday episodes. So like today, I don't know. Today, my head's kind of all over the place today. So I wasn't I'm like, I don't know what we're going to do for recording. And I'm just going to, I might just be kind of a complete blah today. But no, perfect. May holidays? Yeah. May holidays.
We're into May.
It's come to rescue me from a potential low energy day.
So let's cover the known holidays for May. We obviously have May Day, which is May 1st. We obviously have Cinco de Mayo, which is May 5th.
Right.
We obviously have Memorial Day in May? I always forget.
I believe so.
Yeah, Memorial Day.
I always usually get Memorial Day and Labor Day mixed of which one is where.
I don't get
Labor Day is in September.
I don't get those mixed up. I get May when I'm thinking of Memorial Day. I get May and March mixed up because they're not too far apart from each other. They both start with M, and I can never remember where Memorial Day falls.
I believe Memorial Day is coming up because
we didn't just recently
have
it.
1 day off this month we get.
Yeah. Also, since we didn't just recently have it 2 months ago.
Yeah, and if you're a fan of Arrested Development, I believe Cuatro de Cinco is this month as well. They're made up the 4th of May month that they.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Well, there's also
celebrated just before Cinco de Mayo, but was very much like Cinco de Mayo.
So let's go a little broader than we've got, or not broader, but a little more specific. The nerd holidays of May the 4th be with you, and then Revenge of the 5th is May 5th. So those are the ones we know of. But trust me, Matt.
Oh, is there more?
Oh, I'm sorry. Mother's Day is in May, correct? So there we go.
Mother's Day as well. There's another one. There's another one that's in this month that I want to see if it comes up in your list or not. And if not, I will bring it up. But
you'll bring it up if I don't.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So let's go off of May 1st. I'm not sure why, but it's Batman Day as well.
Okay. Is it the day his parents were killed?
I guess that would make sense. That would kind of be the day
we would celebrate it, but
but I guess, I guess that would kind of be the day that Batman was created, because that's when he decided he was going to take revenge on all crime doers, evil doers.
I don't think that's the day he decided to do it. I don't think it was like, I will avenge you when I grow up. I don't think that he decided that immediately as a child.
That's a good point. I don't know much about, Batman's lore and his history. I just know how his parents were killed, and then when he was a teenager to an adult, I forget exactly when he started fighting crime, vigilante style. When did he make all those deep comic book fans? When did Bruce Wayne actually decide, I'm going to be Batman?
Right.
I'm waiting for an answer.
Well, you're going to be waiting as long as it takes for people to notice our hats.
I call mine a cowl. All right. So Batman Day, May 1st. What else we got? Boring. National Mother Goose Day.
Ooh.
Yeah. Probably talking about the book. Mother Goose. What was Mother Goose?
I believe Mother Goose was like I think it was a person that was.
Oh, it was a person?
Yeah, hold on. The figure Mother Goose it's an imaginary author of a collection of French fairy tales.
Okay, so it's stories related to stories. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Google.
Yeah. Why are we so reliant on you, Google? You will never
Google is like Google's literally just made it easy to be that asshole who's always right.
Yeah.
It quickly you can't have like an argument anymore where somebody's like, I'm pretty sure it's this. No, I'm pretty sure it's this. Like, because immediately, no, we now know the right answer to everything.
So then, if everybody is that, then is it then considered being the asshole that's always right. Because if everybody is that,
Right.
are you now the asshole that is too dumb to look it up on Google to get the right answer?
No, I think now you're just the asshole who looks stuff up to be like to prove you're correct.
Gotcha. Well, we've got May 2nd.
It ends one argument, but just starts a different one.
Right. And then you have to look up the true answer for that next argument.
Yeah.
It's never ending.
Is Matt an asshole? Oh, it says so.
Hey, keep me out of this. Monday, May 2nd, National Melanoma Monday. Woo woo.
Yeah. Go out there and get your melanoma.
Arte.
Sunbathe without using any of your sunblock or suntanning lotion.
Imagine if so typically when you bathe in something, you submerge yourself in that.
Yeah.
So what if that's what sunbathing had to be?
Well, you're submerging yourself in sunlight, I suppose.
Yeah, but I mean, like, let's say you had to like dip into the sun. Yeah, you're not submerging.
Well,
you're just letting the sun touch you.
That's the ultimate sunburn, right?
It is.
Yeah.
I wonder how close. How close you would get to the sun before you were completely like disintegrated.
I don't think you'd have to get super close.
No, not at all.
You could be very far away from the sun by the time it burns you up.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, if we're getting, we're how many millions of miles away from the sun, right? And the sun can burn you here.
From here, yeah. Even after the light filters through the atmosphere.
Yeah, exactly.
We only come into contact with the white light or whatever, those combinations of light rays.
As you can tell, Sean and I are
experts,
big-time physicists.
Yeah, we're big into astronomy.
Yeah, we are deeply involved in sciences of all types.
I know all about the space.
In case you didn't know.
Yeah.
We wear many different hats.
But today they are similar.
But yeah, this time.
I know this is a common, very widely complained about issue. I'm glad they've commemorated a holiday, or created a holiday to commemorate this shortcoming. National Lumpy Rug Day.
Oh, I've had many a lumpy rug in my day.
So if you listen to this on the day this episode drops, you can use this to celebrate National Lumpy Rug Day. Flatten out, smooth out those rugs, folks.
I think it's a specific type of rug.
Like an area rug, not a carpet, obviously, but what do you mean? You think there's
I don't know. Like, what the fuck? I'm looking it up because I'm like, what the hell is a lumpy rug day?
Is it like a bear rug where the head is sticking up? Or, or is it just when your rug kind of ripples up and isn't flat because it got moved?
Some people view this day as a day to appreciate a good, clean rug and incorporate that into spring cleaning. Fuck.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Dude, okay. Maybe that one's not for everyone. But you know what most
especially
people,
if you don't have any rugs. You
know what most people do, Matt, every day?
Eat, shit, sleep.
No.
I hope shower.
Terrible guesses. Way off.
Brush their teeth.
This is not okay. I'm just going to stop you.
No, you don't have to stop me yet.
Okay. All right.
What else do people do every single day?
Most people. Most people
wake up.
Sure.
Live.
I mean, if you're lucky
most people
enough.
live every day.
Yeah.
I'd say more people live than die every day.
Let's think about.
Otherwise, the stats would be a little.
The human race would be
skewed.
over in very, very, very quickly. So let's consider, say, like getting ready to leave the house.
Oh, get dressed.
Well, okay, we're getting there.
Grab your keys.
Well, let's go back to getting dressed. What are some things you need to put on in order to leave the house? No matter
condom.
What do you consider a house?
What do I consider? Does that have to do with my thing I just said?
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Shoes. Put on your shoes.
Hey, shoes. All right.
Okay.
All right. How many okay, I'm just going to say it. National 2 Different Colored Shoes Day is Tuesday, May 3rd as well. Now, does that mean you wear shoes that are 2 different colors? Like, these shoes are white and red. versus saying wearing a solid white shoe? Or is it like one shoe I'm going to wear is white, one shoe I'm going to wear is red? I'm pretty sure it would probably mean we have one shoe be one color, have one shoe be another color.
That's how I originally interpreted it when you said it.
Good. Glad I created the confusion that we then cleared up.
I could do that, but then I'd be wearing two completely different styled shoes.
I see. So you don't have two of the same type of shoe. You don't have two pair of the same kind of shoe. I do.
I intend to.
I
intend to do that, but I haven't yet.
Yeah. I have two different pair of the same type of shoe. Actually, technically upstairs, I think I have a third, but they're more rundown and older. But I could do this.
Tigers?
Yes, my Tigers.
You like your Tigers. See, I have this really, I like Pumas, and I have this nice pair of Pumas, and I want to get them in more colors, and I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet, but I have a nice blue pair.
The only reason I have these two that I have is I ordered them at the same time, so I just had them both brand new. Yeah, so there we go. 2 different colored shoes day, Tuesday, May 3rd. So in addition to celebrating Lumpy Rug Day, everyone, you can also wear 2 different colored shoes.
But
to work,
keep those shoes off that rug because you got to appreciate a nice clean rug on that day.
Yep. Once you got your spring cleaning done on Tuesday, you can make sure your rug is nice and flat and clean, and keep those awesomely colored shoes off of that rug.
You don't have
those
to.
Rugs. You might have multiple rugs.
And you don't have to do your spring cleaning on Tuesday. You can do it anytime.
Sure. That's true. But that's the day that you would appreciate or incorporate the lumpy rug into your, or the smooth clean rug into your spring cleaning, it said. So
Right.
Okay. I think let me skim through May 3rd, see if there's anything else jumping out. It's National Specially Able Pets Day.
Okay.
And it's kind of a lot. National Garden Meditation Day. So go out and meditate in your garden.
Or are the gardens meditating?
That's a good question. I don't want to interrupt them if they are.
Yeah, so you can't really ask them.
No, you have to wait till the next day. Hey, did you meditate yesterday?
Or ask them. You should probably ask them the day before, just in case it's you that's supposed to do the meditating. You don't want to screw up. Yeah.
So you might have, at the risk of embarrassing yourself in front of your garden, you can say, "Hey, are you going to meditate tomorrow?" And the guardian would reply, "No, you idiot. Google it. You're supposed to."
Right.
Yep.
And then you go, a talking garden.
Yeah. What did one?
Stupid.
Yeah, the hot dog thing.
Joke. Yeah. What did one hot dog say?
No, it's like 2 hot dogs are on the roller or whatever. One hot dog says, "Oh my God, it's hot in here," and the other hot dog says, "Oh my God, a talking hot dog."
Yeah, such a dumb joke. But
a better joke, which I appreciate more, is the 2 chocolate bunnies. One has the ass bitten off, and one has the ears bitten off. The one says, "My butt hurts," and the other one says, "What?"
Yep.
Way better. You know what? I mentioned May the 4th be with you. I guess that's listed as National Star Wars Day, actually, on May 4th. I did not know that.
Yeah.
This is very general, but National Renewal Day. So renew things on May 4th as well. Renew it all. Get your driver's license renewed, get your passport renewed, get your green card renewed. Do you
have that rejuvenation surgery?
Take your clothes off again.
What?
Renewed.
Oh.
Yes.
That's the level of humor you get here with High School Famous.
Hey, you didn't come up with it, Matt. Matt did.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm going to call myself Black Hat Matt, and you're going to be
also Black Hat Matt.
We need something to differentiate the two of us.
I don't know. Maybe a different name.
But I go by Matt now. You're the Matt with glasses, okay?
Oh, okay.
You're the visually inferior Matt. I could suggest something else, but I'm referring to the fact that...
Yeah. Did it take you a second to realize that? Because I immediately realized it.
No, I realized it right away.
Okay.
It took me a second to mention it. But
you can't even call me the bearded Matt now because you went and grew yourself a beard again.
Yep. Hey, but you know what? That could change. That could. I know. Sometimes I'm a little backwards with that kind of stuff.
Like my face is getting warm. I should probably cover it up
with a nice lumpy rug. That's what I call a beard.
Yeah. Got anywhere to sit around here? Get this nice lumpy rug.
Nice lumpy rug. Mm-hmm. It holds
afterwards. You're gonna have to renewed.
Oh yes. Why afterwards?
Wait, no, renewed. Take your clothes back off. Yeah. Unrenewed.
May 5th, in addition to being Cinco de Mayo and Revenge of the 5th, it's a potentially very secretive day, Matt.
Oh, yeah?
Across the world. Or, okay, one of two things.
Day, what?
One of two things. It's a secretive day, or it's a very revealing day. However you want to handle it. However you choose to celebrate, World Password Day.
Oh, is it like the day you should change all your passwords?
It doesn't say. It just says World Password Day.
Or give out all your passwords.
It doesn't say. It just says World Password Day.
Interesting.
It doesn't give any details. Like every other holiday on this list, no details are provided, just the name.
We're just all open to interpretation.
Correct. Now, if you celebrate both of these holidays on May 5th, this might help you sort of determine how you should celebrate World Password Day, because it is also National Day of Reason.
Okay.
I would consider it to be particularly unreasonable to reveal all of your passwords on World Password Day. So
I would be unreasonable to change all of your passwords on that day as well.
That as well. So I guess the proper way and most reasonable to celebrate World Password Day is to continue having your passwords be secret and unchanged.
Yeah. Or do nothing with your passwords.
Exactly. That's pretty much what I said.
It is exactly what you said in just a different way. I realized it as I was saying it.
I wish this wasn't what it really was, because I read it incorrectly the first time. It's Day of Gorans in Kosovo, but I thought it was Day of Groans when I first read it.
That'd be great.
Yep. Friday, May 6th, Matt. Get your stomach ready. It's International No Diet Day.
Oh, perfect.
You just go nuts.
I've been doing that for months.
Yeah, I've been pre-gaming International No Diet Day for a long time now.
For years.
I know, you could say that. It's also perfectly lined up. On the same day, it's National Beverage Day. So, and I'm guessing this is involving a food. National Crepe Suzette Day.
Yeah.
What's a crepe Suzette? Have you had that or heard of that?
It's a type of crepe.
Very good. I could have figured that much out. Approaching Google with your query.
Crepe Suzette it's just coming up with recipes. It's a dessert crepe. Crepe Suzette is a decadent French crepe dessert and probably the most popular crepe dish of all times.
All times, huh?
All times.
How could we have not heard of, or I have not heard of this. I've heard of crepes.
Yeah.
But not crepe Suzette.
I assume you've had crepes in the past.
That is, it's an accurate assumption.
Okay. Are you more of a sweet crepe person or a savory crepe person?
I think I've only had a sweet crepe.
Oh, okay. I've had like savory, like breakfast crepes.
What's involved with that? What makes it savory?
It's just like a breakfast burrito. I don't know. You just meats and cheeses and things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's basically kind of like an
omelet in a way, like
an omelet, but the crepe itself is so yeah. I'd say more of like kind of almost a breakfast burrito ish type of situation.
Okay, I mean I've had breakfast burritos, but in the typical tortilla, not a crepe. Interesting.
I'd say they're better.
Okay, so in line with the No Diet Day and Crepe Suzette Day, we also have School Lunch Hero Day.
School lunch hero.
Here's my first thought of a school lunch hero.
Mm-hmm.
You have your typical school lunch that's offered, but then someone comes in and says, "Nuh-uh, I've got a whole entree, I'm catering today's lunch with something special."
Crafts and Services comes in.
Yeah, craft service. Yeah, exactly. And they give all the kids at the school this upgraded option for this
There's
day.
An omelet bar.
There's a crepe Suzette stand. Yes.
Very specifically.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. There's croissants or croissants.
Croissant.
There's
other foods that are better than school lunch for sure.
Biscuits and gravy, and different types of toasts and French toasts.
Oh yeah, the sourdough.
Yeah, so much. What a hero, they say when that person comes in with all of that.
Yeah, what a school lunch hero. But embarrassingly, the school lunch hero also celebrates No Pants Day.
Oh,
now everyone,
that's not good to do around cooking equipment.
Cool your jets, people.
Yeah,
he or she is wearing shorts or a skirt. Okay.
Oh, just nothing full length.
Nothing full length. The full length skirt.
Them sexy ankles.
It could be a full length skirt. It's just no pants.
Okay.
No capris, no trousers, no
long johns.
Long johns. There's another
Nothing
word
with the word pants in the title.
There's another word for pants that I just can't think of right now.
Pantaloons.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Fucking pants. None of those.
Interesting. We've got we already went over Garden Meditation Day.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what day that fell on, but we've got the May 7th is World Naked Gardening Day.
Okay.
So, get your binocs.
Yeah, I mean, I have some plants that I need to repot.
Yeah.
So I can wait till the 7th and just get dirty. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, with the soil.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be indoors, so it's totally acceptable.
Yes. But with your windows open and shade, everything's open and visible outside.
It's nice to be able to have, extra digits to check the moisture of the soil.
You can do that?
Well,
will it give you wait, have I ever what?
You've never your member can't feel moisture?
It can feel moisture. Well, I'm thinking it's going to give you a reading, like a numeric value.
Well, I mean, I would still just, it would be my brain doing all the work.
Is it like where you lick the tip of your finger and hold it up to gauge the wind?
I mean, I could do that. Well, I can't lick the tip of it, but
yes.
I mean, it could do that if it got a little wet on the tip.
But how?
Dude, if I could lick my own tip, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. I'd be off doing other things.
Oh, I see.
This podcast wouldn't even exist anymore.
Gotcha. Okay.
All my free time would be me licking my own tip.
I can never get a hold of visually inferior Matt anymore.
It's so muffled.
Yeah, I've given up.
Oh, it sounds like he's eating
strictly
ice cream cone.
I'm strictly an audio call only from now on with you.
Oh, yeah.
This should be all the time, but National Barrier Awareness Day. Otherwise, barrier borders, like
barrier awareness. Okay,
yeah.
I thought you said bear your awareness. I thought you said bear your awareness, and then I thought maybe you said bury your awareness.
Sure.
like you gotta hide this deep inside me.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to know I'm aware of what's going on around me. Barrier awareness. You should be aware of all barriers.
Yes. Now I want to combine
some barriers I had to deal with today.
I want to combine some holidays that would not go well together. So there's Barrier Awareness Day, but there's also Naked Gardening Day. And I want to combine Naked Gardening Day with Join Hands Day. But that there's a little confliction there with Barrier Awareness Day, potentially.
Yeah, because then, you're not being aware of other people's barriers.
Right. And I'm just up joining hands, testing moisture levels.
Yeah, with just
all that
every
kind of stuff.
Because then at that point, you're not gardening anymore as well.
You're not. You're stepping away. You're stepping away from the gardening for a moment to join
entering
hands
somebody else's garden.
Entering someone else's garden, test the moisture levels, all that stuff.
Yeah, entering somebody else's garden is kind of almost a sexual term in itself.
It can be. It's a bit of an innuendo.
I'm going to enter your garden.
But most people can probably turn almost anything into some type of innuendo if they want to.
Right. I mean, even innuendo has been turned many times.
Yes. Well, there's that Scrubs one where he says in your endo.
Yeah.
Saturday, May 7th is also National Start Seeing Monarchs Day. So I know you've been avoiding it until then.
The butterfly or the leader?
Doesn't specify. So I look to the head butterfly.
Right.
My goal on that day is to start seeing the head butterfly.
I don't know. That just made me think of Venture Brothers.
Good. So
there was
Saturday, May
villain
7th.
Monarch.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
The villain.
He was dressed as a butterfly, but also wore a crown.
Gotcha. Hilarious.
Dude, that show was so good.
Out of context, I'm sure it's just as funny as in context.
You never watched the Venture Brothers?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you'd enjoy it.
It was, it was suggested and referred to me many times.
Yeah,
and,
you'd really like it.
So we already know we have Mother's Day, but we also have National Birth Mother's Day on Saturday, May 7th.
Why does it have to be different? Is that one specific to women who gave up their children?
Well, I would think so. Because look at it. It's the day before
you
Mother's Day. You
don't get to celebrate that. You gave up your child.
But it's the day before Mother's Day. No, this is let's say it's the child. I mean, there's a lot of reasons you might not have your birth mother in your life.
You're saying that if you're an adopted child and so you want to
point
celebrate,
you meet your
figure
birth
out
mother.
Yeah. Okay. So you would maybe spend the day before Mother's Day with your birth mother and then spend Mother's Day with your adoptive. It's not biological. Mother. It's adoptive.
No. Before I was saying biological when you were referring to the birth mother.
Okay.
But it's the day before Mother's Day, so it's like you just ate up. You just filled up your whole weekend with moms.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I'm all about that.
I see.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
What's your moisture level, Mom?
Wink, 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 nudge, nudge.
Wait, that sounds gross.
Yeah, a lot of mothers might not have a moisture level anymore. Depends on how old they are.
Oh boy. See you next Tuesday. No, we're not done.
It's too soon.
Sorry. Yeah, we're only on May 8th now. National Have a Coke Day, everybody. Do it.
Yeah.
Yay. Wow. Okay. So for some reason in South Korea,
glad it's worded like that. I'm glad it's worded as Have a Coke Day and not Have some Coke Day.
Yeah. Or Take some Coke Day.
Take some Coke Day.
Are they telling us to steal soda?
Are they telling us?
No.
I'm going to steal. I'm going to snort some Coke and then go steal some soda.
And then we're going to steal some Coca-Cola, which used to have cocaine.
Used to, yes.
Oh boy, this is sad. May 9th, National Lost Sock Memorial Day.
Oh,
to all the fallen socks. I've not had a funeral, but I've celebrated their memorial,
their demise.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a couple socks with some holes that I will need to toss out pretty soon here. So maybe I'll wait till the 8th to do that.
Why haven't you tossed them out immediately?
I just discovered the hole.
Okay.
So what I like to do is
quote Sean 4/24, 1922. I have just discovered the hole.
Yes. Oh boy, that was good. Okay, so what I mean is, what I like to do is, if I discover that a sock has a hole in it, I like to see if there's another sock that is close, because I'd rather throw out those two socks than a perfectly good sock and one with a hole in it.
See, what I typically do is as soon as I have one hole with a sock in it, because I mean, I have so many different types of socks. A hole with a sock in it. Whatever.
Hey, you're gonna knock on me. You're gonna knock on me saying I just discovered.
Sometimes
the hole.
That happens too. Sometimes there's a hole and there happens to be a sock in it. But if I ever find a sock that has a hole in it, I'll just toss that sock out. And
regardless of it disrupting,
I'll have an extra.
Okay.
I'll just, I'll have an extra sock floating around, and then eventually maybe I'll find another one with a hole, or I'll just have like an extra sock that kind of like I don't always match my socks. Sometimes I just throw them loosely in a drawer, and I'll just match them up as I grab them.
I don't pair my socks either.
Yeah, sometimes I will pair them just because I'm feeling up to it that day or whatever. But so a lot of times I'll just grab two socks that match, and eventually either them I just have one that's out of rotation that eventually comes in, so just throw it out immediately as soon as you see it. Don't worry about trying to find a paired holy sock. Anyways, that's my rant on sock holes.
Don't tell me how to manage my socks, sock inventory.
I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm telling you how I do it.
Gotcha.
You can do what you want.
That's
wrong,
true.
But you can do what Do you want?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
The 11th is National Foam Rolling Day. Is this referring to like foam insulation, maybe? What other type of foam do you roll?
I don't know.
Man, I'll get your pen and your pad of paper out for the 12th of May, which is National Limerick Day.
Ooh. I don't know if I've ever written a limerick. The 12th? What day is that?
It's a Thursday.
All right. I was going to say, if it falls on a day we record, we can fucking toss out some limericks.
We could, well, it wouldn't be released then, but
Yeah.
we could record on that day and just have it come out the following Tuesday.
Or we just do some anyways
and say it's in honor of National Limerick Day. Yeah. Okay.
Just not do any of that.
Ooh, this is revealing. We're going to have a Friday the 13th this May.
Ooh.
I'm not going to tell you when it is. I'm going to let it be a surprise.
Good.
Now this, let's ask about this. National Dance Like a Chicken Day is Saturday. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. You know what else that means?
Saturday the 14th.
Whenever there's a Friday the 13th, there is a Saturday the 14th. This Saturday the 14th, National Dance Like a Chicken Day. Now there's the famous chicken dance.
Yes.
But I don't think that is what this means. This is saying dance like a chicken, not National Do the Chicken Dance Day.
Right.
It's dance like a chicken.
So does that mean you are dancing to impersonate a chicken, or are you dancing like a chicken would dance?
I think it's if you were to try to get a chicken to try to dance, whatever movement it sort of figures out in its attempt to dance, you then have to do that same thing. So
it's going to take some work.
It is. So we'll need to get some chickens. We'll need to get a coop. We'll need to get all of the equipment and fencing and whatever else is involved with raising chickens, and then we need to introduce them to the concept of dance,
right?
Through various video clips, live demonstrations. Perhaps we show the movie Footloose. But any musical.
We're going to need to get a significant amount of chickens, so we have a good test group.
Yeah.
Really,
there's going to be varying levels of talent and ability within these chickens, I'm sure. We have to make sure we follow their egg laying cycle so we don't disrupt that. There's strictly ballroom. We could show them Step Up. We could show them episodes of Dancing with the Stars or So You Think You Can Dance, World of Dance, Dance Moms.
Yep.
Do you have a favorite type of dance?
Example? Probably not. I do love what I refer to as the white person's comfort zone when you go to a wedding and everybody just kind of does that side to side sway with their arms kind of bent at their sides.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's the white person's comfort zone at a wedding, how they dance.
That. Yeah.
There's the white man's overbite, which is when you go like, kind of overbite your top lip and just kind of, groove out.
So I just want to call attention to the fact that so far
they're all white.
You're only saying you like white people dances.
These are just the ones that make me laugh.
On record, this is what you said. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, out of context, yes.
I'm just pointing out what's already there. I'm not making any claims or accusations.
There's
I'm just
plenty
pointing out
of
what's been laid out in front of me
that I think are very good outside of those ones that make me laugh.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The White Tornado.
Square dancing.
The White Tornado was a Steve Buscemi SNL skit.
I don't know what they mean. Like, I've seen a bunch of like dance competition shows. It seems that like breakdancing is the most entertaining for me to watch. Like, it seems like it's like the stuff they do is crazy. So it's just awesome to see people be able to do crazy stuff like that.
Yeah, it takes a huge level of talent and dedication, and that.
But I get lost on some terms, like when people say, like, how can someone watch someone dance and go, oh, it's got a mixture of this and this and this and this in it. It was great. like, how can you watch all that and pick it apart? Whenever someone says contemporary, I have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah.
What is contemporary dance? What is I don't know.
You're asking You're asking the right guy. No, you're asking the wrong guy. I have no idea. It's the same as any like profession you get into. You just learn everything about it, and you know what it all. You know what certain moves are and do. Like the same was like watching figure skating. I couldn't tell you what any of those moves are called, but then the announcers are just like, "Oh, it's a triple Salchow. It's a plie." I don't know what the fuck plies aren't.
Well,
part of
I
it,
know there's the toe loop and the Salchow and some others. Yeah. They're based on.
Like, who named this shit?
I know the names are stupid, but I think it's based on what foot you jump off from.
Right.
Obviously, how they're positioned in the air when you're spinning.
Yeah.
I don't know if it necessarily has anything to do with which foot you land on. I don't know if that's, because whatever direction you're spinning, you always seem to land with the certain one leg up in the air. Like it seems like it's always the same foot. So I don't think that
maybe
that has
it's probably just the dominant, whatever your dominant leg is the one you're going to potentially, you're going to be stronger to land on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same. So to put it in more terms. Yeah. As I say, to put it in more terms of something you would understand more about is like when you were super into skating, you started learning what all the terms and moves and stuff of that were. It's whatever you're passionate about. You're going to know what
all the ins and outs, right?
So, yeah, coming from a complete outsider stance of it, yeah, I couldn't tell you what any dance moves mean or are, or what genre of dance that comes from. It's like I could tell you, I could probably recognize a ballet move,
sure,
because it's very specific and certain stuff like that. But like, no,
but there's some obvious stuff. There's like tutting, right? And like salsa dancing,
right? The
tango, like those kind of things are swing. Yeah. Those things are a little more easy to point out.
Yeah, I think
I'll watch on one of those shows. I'll see a routine and I'll just see them dance and think it's, oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
and then like, cool move. Oh, this was amazing. You did all this and this and this and this. I'm like, oh, yeah. I don't know. I didn't see any of that. Moving on. Matt, I know you do this one, so I don't even have to tell you about take your parents to the playground day.
No, yeah, I mean,
I don't have to tell you when it is because you already know.
No, it's the fucking 9th. No, we're past that. It's like it's the 15th.
That's right. I knew it.
Yeah. Yep. Because I just remembered we were talking about the 14th, so I assumed it was the next day.
Nice. All right. Sorry,
I got that mixed up with that other one that happened on the 9th.
Good recovery. The other one with that 1/9 holiday. Golly geez.
And we need to pick up the pace here a little bit.
I know we do. Oh my goodness. I mean, it doesn't have to be an hour.
No, I'm just saying we're an hour in and we're just over half. We're at halfway.
I'm sure everyone does this on a Wednesday. Visit your relatives day on the 18th.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not fair. On the same day, National Visit Your Relatives and National No Dirty Dishes Day. Here you go. Here you go, Uncle.
Can't dirty any dishes.
Here you go, Uncle Charles. I bought some paper plates and some plastic silverware.
I mean, those are technically dishes.
Yeah, but who cares about dirtying disposable dishes?
Yeah, somebody does.
Someone does. Now, I know that Friday, May 20th it's National Rescue Dog Day. I know that they are talking about a rescue dog where you don't get a dog from a pet store, basically. But I want it to be like a rescue dog, like a dog that saves people.
Yeah. And those exist too. They should be able to be recognized on that day.
Yeah. Boy.
Who rescued who? I hate that bumper sticker I see all the damn time.
It's more like they rescued me because I was about to commit suicide.
You adopted a dog that was rescued. You didn't rescue a dog. I really hate he's a rescue. I got him from blah, blah, blah. Like you adopted him from somebody who rescued him. Like you didn't pull him out of a burning building.
Right. And I'll say, hey everyone, I have a dog. I got my dog from a pet store. I'm not ashamed of it. Mm-hmm. I don't walk around going, it's a pet store dog. Like, why do you have to point out that it's a rescue? Yeah, I know, because it's not like they have a great life in a pet store. They're stuck in a glass box, covered with like shredded newspaper at the bottom of it.
Covered? Oh,
yeah.
They're in a glass box just covered in shredded paper.
They don't know.
Barely any movement could happen.
The pet store I went to, they were new. They didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah,
I gotta get this dog out of here.
They were shredding a lot of documents for some reason,
and accidentally the occasional dog.
It happens.
Yeah, but anyone who I shouldn't say anyone, because I'm sure there are people that don't, but it seems like there are plenty of people that are very quick to point out that the dog they have is a rescue dog.
Yeah.
When no one buying a dog from a breeder or a pet store is like, I got it from a pet store.
Yeah, it's
humble brag.
I think a lot of people also that have very poor behaved animals like try to use that as an excuse. Oh, he's a rescue. He doesn't know better. It's like, yeah, well, you're just a bad, you're just bad at being a dog owner then, because you can train a dog to not be aggressive and shitty.
Yeah.
I really hate when people, so let me go on a dog rant for a second, but I absolutely hate when people bring their dogs to, say, like a street festival or something like that, but their dogs are not well leash trained or are not good with other animals.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? Like, your dog is aggressive towards other dogs and you're going to bring him to a place where other people are going to bring their dogs.
Well, and to me, bringing a dog somewhere, it's just more work for you to have to do when you're there. How is that fun? Right. You have to always be constantly like getting your dog back under control, reining them in, making sure they don't run off. If they need to go to the bathroom, you have to manage that. You got to pick up after it. You have to find a place to dispose of it. The leavings.
I just people who don't have well-trained dogs, don't bring them places, for Christ's sake, because it's a nuisance to everyone around you and yourself. It's like, if your dog is well trained to not be aggressive, to not try to wander off and all those stuff, feel free, bring it. Cool. That's fine. Yeah. But it's just, there's too much of that. It's just annoying.
May 25th, we kind of jumped quite a bit ahead here. Is not national. It's Sing Out Day.
Sing Out Day.
Yeah. Is there a sing in? I mean, we know of the incredible invention of inward singing that Tenacious D created, but is that what they're talking about? Is it just the opposite of inward singing? Or
are you just singing the word out?
It could be. Yeah. You hope for a lot of trespassers or unwelcome visitors that day. Out! Turn into Colonel Klink for a second. Hogan.
For people who don't know that reference.
Yeah, sorry. Hogan's Heroes. It was a show in the 70s?
I think so, yeah.
Set in the World War II era?
Yeah, starring Bob Crane.
The late, great Bob Crane.
Yeah, who was, horribly murdered because of sexual things.
I don't know the details of his passing. Google it, everyone, or Bing it if you're
it's fucking horrible.
If you're daring.
Is Bing still a thing? You keep trying to tell people to Bing it.
Once the word Google became a verb, I decided to try to make Bing it happen, and it never took off.
No. I think we've discussed this before. But
no, Bing is still a search engine that exists. I don't know how widely it's used. Google obviously has that locked down.
We just need to tell people to use search engines that don't exist anymore. Dogpile it.
Okay, I don't know.
Lego said.
What was it? Ask Jeeves? Was that a website or a search engine?
It was a search engine.
I don't know the difference sometimes.
Yeah, between websites and search engines.
Well, I guess it would be a search engine. Yeah. Anyway, May 25th, also National Brown Bag It Day.
Oh yeah.
We don't know what we don't know what they're talking about, but throw it in a brown bag.
Well, I would assume brown bagging basically means like bring your own lunch.
Yep. But a lot of people carry around, like, say, a 40.
That's true.
Brown bag. Or other liquor they buy from a liquor store.
Weird coming out of your mouth for some reason. People buying a 40.
The number 40 sounds weird coming out of me. I'm about to turn 40.
You referring to a 40 in general.
Gotcha. So I can't even talk about beer.
I mean, you can. You're allowed to.
But it's weird.
Doesn't make it less. Yeah, well, it's a little odd.
Bud Light.
Is that it for the 25th?
It's Miller time. Well,
because I have one for the 25th.
Let me see.
It might be on your list.
There's Towel Day.
That's the one.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Does it give you any information there?
Why are you asking me this stupid question?
Because I don't know how much information it gives you. I can't see your screen.
But I've said several times, okay, the first column is the date. The second column is the name of the holiday. The third column is if there's any sort of regional specificity, it lists it there. Or categories like entertainment.
Yeah, well, there used to be like a thing you could click on that tells you more or something, I guess.
I can click on the name of the holiday on most of them, and it's an active link that will take me to a description of that holiday. I have not clicked on Towel Day. Please, Matt, tell us all about Towel Day.
I want to now. You're being such a jerk about it.
May 26th is also...
Towel Day is... It's a tribute to the author Douglas Adams. It's a Towel Day. It's a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Got it.
Yeah, because they always carry... Because there's a whole big thing about always making sure you have your towel with you in those books.
Cool. That...
You're not a fan. You don't understand, man.
That was just as exciting as I was hoping.
I hate you sometimes.
Well, I think you should go to Australia on the 26th, and you can celebrate National Sorry Day.
Sorry as in apologizing, or sorry as in like the outfit?
The board game?
Or the board game.
And an outfit?
Yeah, sorry.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
It's like I believe
it's from Hitchhikers. It's what they wore on the ship.
The problem is I don't know how to spell that version. I'm sorry to look up exactly.
Well, then I'll answer the question. It's spelled SORRY, as in apologizing or feeling sorry, or the board game sorry. So it's not referring to this outfit that you're thinking of, since it's not spelled in the same way.
Right.
Friday the 27th.
It's SARIS. It's basically a woman's outfit in India. It's a specific type of, like, almost kind of like a dress with like a big shawl kind of thing, to be very layman-y about how to describe what it is. Because
in India, that's how they want women to always feel.
They want them to always feel sorry.
Yes.
Just put that on the record for 24-22. All right.
You're taking a lot of notes this time. Where was it? I just had something. This hopefully is just referring to food, but I would apply it to your own person as well. It's National Don't Fry Day on May 27th.
Okay.
We've also got, in combination potentially of that, if you do start to accidentally fry yourself, it's also National Heat Awareness Day.
That's good.
Yep. Any other hot takes or opinions on Heat Awareness Day other than that's good?
I mean, to be aware of the basketball team, the Miami Heat.
Yeah, they're making a comeback.
Mm-hmm. What was that? I think there was like a Matt Bronger joke where he's talking about how he wants to make another like team called the Humidity. So somebody would be like, it's not the Heat, it's the Humidity. Like when talking about the two different teams. I don't know. It was just so dumb, but it was funny.
That sounds dumb. That sounds exactly dumb.
Matt Bronger has some goofy,
you may
stuff.
You may have already taken care of this on one of your various gardening days in this month, but May 30th is also National Water a Flower Day. Pick any flower.
Just one flower. Just one flower.
Find a flower, water it.
What if it rains that day?
Then you could potentially kill a flower by overwatering.
Right.
So, but then, you know what? That's on nature.
Mm.
Now, so a lot of these holidays, we haven't had a holiday in a while that really makes you go, what in the hell are they talking about?
Okay. Do we have one?
We do. I just discovered. Yay! I think do I go back a day? Yes. So Sunday, May 29th. Put a pillow on your fridge day. What do we think about that?
Well, wasn't there another one where it was like sleep on a fridge day or some shit?
Yes. There was sleep on a fridge day. Oh my gosh. Are these connected?
Yeah, these could be
was
connected.
That last month? Was April?
I think that was like months ago at this point. I don't remember.
Put a pillow on your fridge day.
I mean,
if you're tired, then you should have put a pillow on it.
Okay.
I think we need to just end with that.
What a What a climax.
Do we dig into it? Do we dig into Put a Pillow on Your
Let's
Fridge Day?
Dig into it. What the fuck is it?
I'm clicking on the active link. Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day is a holiday. You're frozen. Okay. I wanted to make sure you weren't gonna like get kicked out of the thing all of a sudden, and then this would be all for naught. Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day is
I restarted my internet earlier today.
Gotcha. Is a holiday that falls annually on May 29th, so it's not a day of the week that it's linked to, like Thanksgiving per se, and is a holiday that few people have even heard about. This is a very time-sensitive claim.
Yeah,
like, what if because of us it becomes world-renowned, and now they can no longer say that? As the name of this holiday suggests,
they'll update.
Yeah. As the name of this holiday suggests, it's a day that's observed simply by placing a pillow on top of your refrigerator. Why, you ask? Well, doing this simple act. Yeah, I know. That's why we're here. Yeah. Well, what? Who would read up to that? No, who would read up to that point and go, "I'm satisfied. That's all I need to know. Yeah. I'm supposed to put a pillow on my fridge."
I was thinking that might be where the description ends. About like, before you put a pillow on your fridge. Yeah, that's it.
Done. Yeah. Okay, so you basically had a more elaborate way of telling me that it's on the 29th and you put a pillow on your fridge. Yeah. Thank you for making me visit this page. Anyway, well, doing this simple act has been done throughout history, even before refrigerators.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
By people who are looking to add a little bit of luck to their lives. So if you want to gain some of that good luck, then grab your pillow and place it on top of your fridge. Sure, your friends and family might be wondering why you're doing something so strange, but don't worry, because all of that luck is going to be worth it. How did a pillow on your fridge become associated with good luck? I don't know if it's going to explain that to us.
Yeah, my favorite part is your friends and family might ask you why, but don't tell them.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We all just wanted to know why, and now we know, but they're going to ask. No, if they want to know, they got to look it up themselves.
Yeah. Tell them to stay out of your business and get out.
They'll come in and be like, "Why is this pillow on top of your fridge?" And Sean's going to be like, "Fucking Bing it."
No, I'm going to sing out.
Well, that's a different day. It doesn't.
I know, but come on, man. Yeah, I'm trying to call back.
I know you always try to fucking shove everything into one goddamn thing and then put 5 pounds of crap in a 3-pound bag.
Now let's see how informative the history of Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day is, because normally these types of things just say it's been happening for a long time and you're supposed to put a pillow on your fridge. Although we're unsure of who invented the modern version of this holiday, we do know that the act of placing your pillow on your fridge for good luck goes back over 100 years or before the time that the refrigerator was even invented. The only difference is that people placed some cloth, not a pillow, on their larder. A larder must be something else. Yeah, what's a larder?
Larder is. Oh,
okay. Yeah, I read okay. What's a larder? It's a large cupboard that's used for storing food. Many of them would have a compartments where big blocks of ice could be stored to keep the whole cabinet cool.
Gotcha.
Like an icebox. It was while people were storing their food in a larder that they started placing a piece of cloth torn from their sheet or their pillowcase to place on top of the larder. They did this to wish for good luck that would ensure lead them. That doesn't seem to be the right combination of words. Good luck that would lead them to an abundance of food in the future. So they're just going to hope that food just appears. No. This would evolve into people placing pillows on their larders. I don't
because that's more inconvenient. A piece of cloth versus an entire pillow.
Yeah. And plus, you're not destroying cloth in the process. If you just go, let me put the pillow up there. And I'm not going to tear my pillowcase apart and then have to make a new pillowcase or buy a new pillowcase. Right. However, this tradition faded out about the time that the larder went out of fashion. In 1927, General Electric introduced its monitor top refrigerator. This is a fridge that had a compressor on top of it to allow the fridge to remain cool. I would love for this to have said, however, this tradition faded out at the time that people became reasonable.
Or at the time of the invention of the refrigerator.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of was.
It's like, wait, what?
It kind of does say that.
It's like, what's the point of this holiday if
I still have something
put a pillow on your refrigerator day,
right?
And then it fell away at the time of the invention of the refrigerator.
Well, I highly doubt that it was called put a pillow on your refrigerator day, since the original practice was not putting a pillow on a refrigerator.
Right.
It was putting
but
a piece
was
of
it just
cloth
one
on a
day?
larder.
But that's the weird thing, right? Is that it's celebrated on a specific day right now, but it sounds like people just kind of did it
I think they probably just
in general or all the time.
They build a house, they move into a house, whatever they do, they get their larder all stocked up, and they just slap that cloth up there and probably kept it up there all the time.
Right.
Just to, hope that it brought them more, good amount of food the rest of the year.
Yeah.
But one thing that's still a mystery is how something like this even starts. Like, who comes up with this wacky idea that that's going to help at all?
This is my good luck
food?
piece of cloth.
Yeah. Let me set it on top of the cabinet that I store food in, and it'll make sure that I don't go short on food ever.
Yeah.
People.
I swear I just opened this can of tuna yesterday, but there's still a can of tuna in here.
Yeah. There's not only the open can, but there's also 2 unopened cans and improv.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
See you next Tuesday.
All right. Bye. We can still say bye afterwards.
Bye.
Bye.
We are on TikTok now, which makes us even cooler. HS Famous. Find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at HSFamousPod. Email us directly at highschoolfamous@gmail.com. We have Patreon too, but you'll never go there. Altogether, our hearts beat as one.